Hey everyone, welcome into this Monday morning edition of the 5 Minute Morning Devotion. I'm so glad that you chose to join me again today for this Monday edition. We are continuing going through the book of Psalms. We are at chapter number 4, and so we're going to start with verse 1, and we're reading again out of the ESV. And the Bible says this: "Answer me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have given me relief when I was in distress. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. O men, how long shall my honor be turned into shame? How long will you love vain words and seek after lies? But know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord hears when I call him. Be angry and do not sin. Ponder your own hearts on your beds and be silent, Selah. Offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord. There are many who say, 'Who will show us some good?' Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound. In peace I will both lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." Now, this psalm is a psalm of David. And David is saying in verse 1, he said, "Answer me when I call, O God of my righteousness." David said, "Now I've been living right. I've been doing everything that I can to serve you, and hear my cry." He said, "You have given me relief when I was in distress." No, in other words, you've answered the call, and you've given me relief in distress. He said, "Be gracious to me and hear my prayers. O men, how long shall my honor be turned into shame? How long will you love vain words and seek after lies, Selah?" He said, "How long are you going to lie on me and cause my honor to be turned to shame?" He said, "But know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him." He said, God has set me apart to himself because I have communication relationship with him. And he said, the Lord hears me when I call. He said, "Be angry and do not sin. Ponder in your own hearts on your beds. Be silent, Selah. Offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord." Now he's telling them, he said, you need to turn from your sin. He said, you need to be angry about your way, the way of you're living your life. He said, and you need to turn from sin. He said, you need to ponder your own hearts before you point fingers at someone else on your beds and be silent with the lies you're telling. Offer right sacrifices. So give sacrifices to the Lord and put your trust in him. Turn from your sin. Offer sacrifices unto the Lord and turn to the Lord and trust him. He said, there are many who say, "Who will show us some good?" Mocking as if it will. "Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound." David said all of these, they're mocking, they're saying these different things, they're in their sin. He said, "But Lord, you've put more joy in my heart than their wine when it abounded." He said, "In peace I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." I'm just going to tell you today, there's going to always be the scoffers. There's always going to be those who have an opinion about you living for God. David gave us a key. He said, when I call to the Lord, he hears. He said, I have more joy with you, Lord, than those who are in their sin and their grain and their wine as it abounds in their life. And he said, there is peace when I lie down and sleep. There's a theme we're seeing in Psalms where it says we know how to live a blessed life. We know how to, when opposition comes, to trust the Lord. And we know that when people rise up and say things that would oppose us and be negative against us and lie on us, we know one thing's for sure. Our trust is in the Lord, and we can have peace if we'll walk with him. So on this first day of the week, on this Monday, as you're getting kicked off, understand and know this: you have everything you need to succeed this week, and that is put your trust in the Lord and find peace and hope in him.